Hello there and welcome to Verzian Chronicles, episode 22 of the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition run. So last episode we entered the 4th floor, alright, so we're starting this episode off by trying to do a little bit of healing. Maybe a couple guards seem to have also appeared while we're talking. I was going to try to rest is what the plan was, and rest and heal up a little bit before we went forward to fight Davoric. And we succeeded in taking out the enemy. We're going to move into this bedroom, which will kind of grant us a little bit of a better positioning in the world. Okay, it looks like everybody has kind of moved into their positions, except for Zan and Rasad. Of course, they're being hard-headed. Let's do another save real fast. 2 more enemies appeared. Let's just keep saving and reloading until we get our complete rest. I may not be able to rest on this floor. Nope, I'm not allowed to rest on this floor. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a step back to the previous floor and take a rest up on the previous floor. In this room right here. Everyone in here? Let's go. Hello? Hello? Everyone in the room. Thank you. And let's rest real quick. And we successfully rested. Awesome. Let's go back down. Khalid, what are you doing? I don't know why, but Khalid seems to get stuck quite frequently. And it's mostly Zan and Khalid that get stuck. It's really weird, but the entire party just continues getting stuck on each other. And it's a little frustrating watching that happen in real time. But we're just going to take couple steps forward. So what we're going to do is, I know there are some traps. Here we go. I got a trap. We got a tarp. Let's decommission the trap and grab everyone. Save it. And immediately a second trap appeared. That's fine. That's why we have Emoin as our trap finder. These are actually pretty good. So Devorin says, "Why have you come?" So Devorin is the bad guy of this area. He says, "Why have you come? Is it to steal my riches, or perhaps you seek to righteously punish me for my affront to your morality? It matters little, for you will do neither. Before I dispose of you in some horribly gruesome manner, perhaps I should introduce myself. I am known as Davorian. I would ask for your names, but I care little to become acquainted with the dead." "Tamora's luck, but you're a creep," says Emoin, "and to think I wanted to be a mage." Now that we're introduced, prepare to die. All right, Devorin starts off his assault, and we're going to do this really simply here. We're going to start this attack with a sleep spell, because Devorin is a mage. Of course he is. So a sleep spell. Looks like we definitely didn't put him to sleep. Let's grab the entire group and have him rush Devorin, which is in this room here. Alright, and we're going to try that sleep spell again and see if it does work. It looks like he saved versus the sleep, or dodged before the sleep was fully cast. It looks like that's his play. He keeps dodging around, and it's really frustrating. Where's he at? There he is, found him. And he's dodged again. We're still hunting him down. He keeps using what's called Dimensional Door, and I would imagine... And he's using another Dimensional Door.
Not quite as much help as I thought.
Okay, he just used another Dimensional Door. There he is again. It looks like he's going to attack Dimensional Door one more time. Can we do a color spray at him? Let's see if we can do that. He did Dimensional Door away again. Jeez Louise, where the hell is he at? Hit him, Rasad. And what happened with my boy here? He's locked down. So Zan got locked down by Devorin, but the rest of the party is beginning to move in and take her pot shots at him. Not very wonderfully, I might add, but I mean, it is something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my girl, Emoin, attack with ice arrows and see if that helps. No ice arrows are working so far. Kaeloric, get in here on this Ettercat, please. All right, he's berserked is what's going on there. We have an 8 damage on Davarin there. No damage again. Zan is still locked down pretty hard. Devorin took a lot of damage from Jaheira. Another 10 11 damage from Emoin. We're not getting hit. Another 13 damage from Emoin. Emoin is definitely doing some damage. Ettercaps are critically missing Jaheira as they all assault there. It looks like Davarin has passed has left the mortal coil behind, and now we can turn and focus on the Ettercaps as Keldrick is now back in the battle. Devorin is dead. We've got the key to the river plug, and finally, not least, but finally, we've got the final Ettercap is going down pretty easily, and this was what I would delightfully call a fairly easy fight. So, that went well, I guess. Okay, Zan. Grab the identifiables and all of the spells. Let's see here. Let's just start putting spells in the spell box here. Let's start identifying the robes. We have the first thing identifiable is the Robe of the Grand Wizard. That was a really almost, I don't want to say a lackluster fight, but not as good a fight as I expected it to be. And I may be like at the cap where the game kind of eases up on me. Anyways, we picked up the Robe of the Grand Wizard. This powerful robe is rumored to have a dark history, supposedly created by the Archmage Hollister to torment young magelings. It has sown chaos and has traveled through the realms, leaving murder and betrayal in its wake. Despite boasting potent protective enchantments, it has rarely remained with a single owner for long. And some whisper that the robe itself seeks nothing less than the destruction of anyone who seeks to claim it. It has an armor class of +2, saving throws of +3, and a magic resist of +6. Not a bad weapon. We actually cannot use it on Zan. Note to self. We have another Wand of Fear that is definitely going to be useful, and some bracers that we cannot use yet. So why can we use it? It's not usable by good at all. It's only evil. Okay, well that's fun. That'll be a good sell item, I want to say. I want to move this armor off of him. He's been carrying a ton of armor with him, and I don't think it's a good idea for him to carry that armor with him. All right, we need to rest, and that's fine. But let's have Zan pick up all of the scrolls here. Protection from Evil, we wrote that to our scroll book. Invisible Stalker, we wrote that to our scroll book. Charismatic Spray, we wrote that to our scroll book. And anything else we can't use, of course, I don't write to the scroll book at all. Another couple items that we need to identify. That's going to be pretty easy to work with. And we have 1, 2, 3 scrolls, a river plug, another spell. Let's do some more learning. So we found Drara's Aura Cleansing, which allows us to residue of spell casting as the next. It basically allows for a greater. It allows you to increase your casting time, which is very nice. That's something that'll be useful. Tensor's Transformation allows you to become a berserk fighter with double hit points, all damage. If sustained first from magical life, you gain a +4 bonus to armor class. And let's see here. No extra attack per round. Each attack gains a +2 bonus. That actually might also be useful specifically for Zan. So that's something we got 3 items. We got a quarterstaff, a ring, and a set of bracers on us as well. And we're finishing up the pickups here. What is this? A potion of fire resistance. Very nice. We honestly did not gain a whole lot of experience either, which is, I would imagine, is frustrating because I'm looking here through the experience. 4,500 experience for the kill on Davoric, but everything else was kind of mad. We took the level up on Rasad, and we're going to increase his Find Traps by a bit, and increase his Move Silently a bit as well as we finish up on his level up. And I want to grab the party. No one else leveled up, it does not look like. And we're going to have Emoin check this chest, which is locked. We're going going to unlock the chest here. And it has a greenstone, some stuff in it, nothing major. Let's have, hello? Oh, Emoin, move out of the way, baby. There we go. We'll grab the last bit of potions there. And we need to read these letters, so now we got some reading to do. Let's take the first look at the first letter we got. First letter says as follows. Devorin, I have received your request for extra slaves. They will be sent as soon as possible. Events go well in Baldur's Gate. We have purchased one of the Western noble estates to use as our base of operations. It is an ancient building, most likely, constructed before the erection of the second wall. Its construction makes it very defensible against those who would thieve it. Remember to ask Yeslik if he enjoys his new accommodations. I'm going to copy that note. Check the next letter. The next letter is Devorin. Ooh, who is this? This is also Relter? Devorin, as you have probably heard, the iron poison has begun to take effect around the coast, with the majority of iron imports being disrupted by Tazak. Almost all of it comes from the tainted source in Nashkel. The Scythilsian uprising in Amn has assured that no forces from that nation will be able to take action against our mercenary forces. However, the Flaming Fist has caught several of the Black Talon mercenaries. All of those captures have claimed allegiance with the Zentarim, and thus have shifted any suspicious away from the Iron Throne. I have sent Transic to work with the mercenaries in transporting the iron to your base in Cloakwood. He has brought several bags of holding so that he, and he alone, will make trips into Cloakwood, thereby lessening the chance that the Flaming Fist trackers might find your stronghold. I didn't find any of those on him. That's weird, but okay. And the final letter says, from Realtor again, Devorin, our plans go smoothly. Zavarok has arrived from our headquarters in Ordulan. He brings news from our superiors. They are pleased with our progress so far. I plan to place Zavarok as the commander of our mercenary forces in the region. He has already sent his subordinate, Stazak, to the Wood of Sharp Teeth to take command of the forces located there. Things go apace here in Baldur's Gate. We have placed our first agent among the ranks of the Seven Suns trading coaster. And the note has been copied, so we're just going, should I keep it? Should I not? I don't know. Master Thievery Potion, we're going to give that to our girl. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing right now, and that's a problem. What is this? Arrow of Fire +2. Yeah, we just kind of need to do a little bit of inventory rearrangement really fast so that we can kind of get our ducks in a row here, as we have gemstones and stuff like that to kind of discard. Not necessarily discard. I don't think that's the right word. Discard, but definitely deal with. And we have a lot of gemstones to sell as well. Checking out our rest of our party here. We've got, let's see here. Everyone's got their own gear here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, inventory's full on Keldric, so we need to kind of put these in the bag of nearly infinite stuff. I'm just going to move the letters and stuff around. I think the letters can go in that book of scrolls he's got, maybe? Can letters go in there? Maybe. They can. Okay. Potion of fire resistance. That can go here. We got 2, 1. Oh, wait, sorry. I put that on myself. I moved the letter off of myself onto myself, so we're just going to put these letters in here. We have 3. I want to put this on Jaheira, since I think Jaheira will be the most benefited from such a thing. Move some more spells off of her as we just continue to organize our gear to kind of better suit our needs. Not enough spaces around. That's like literally the call sign to the next video game. Not enough inventory spaces. Because, like, seriously, there's just not enough inventory space. I have so many gems to sell. So many gems to go through and sell. All right. Let's do a quick save. And we're going to do a quick sleep. And it looks like it worked. which means Zan can now do some more identifying. We'll do an identifier. We have an identifier here that is Bracers of Defense AC 6, Bracers to the Death. These bracers were held for decades by an undefeated gladiator and found extensive use in arena combat. The death of this champion marked the disappearance of this magical item, but rumors persist their use to this day in competitive combat among the lands. Ooh, this is an armor class 6. Oh, he can wear it. Nice. Yeah, that definitely helps Zan a lot, actually. Check this ring. This is a Hallister's teleport ring. Hallister Blackcloak, formerly Hilther, was a very old and insane wizard who resided within his lair, Undermountain. I know where that's at. I've played there. I've been there in Neverwinter Nights, actually. Over many centuries, numerous magical items have been created or attributed to him, and this teleport ring was one of them. How it moved to other lands without him is not certain. It is a dimensional door ring. That is dope. That gives us dimensional door. Can we do one more? We cannot. We cannot. We have to rest one more time. That is the problem with this. You have to rest so often. All right, we went to rest and immediately got assaulted by some guards, which is fine. It's free experience, and I'm not going to complain about it since we just rested up. And I'm not worried about anyone getting really hurt in this scenario. Quick save, and do another rest. Nope, we've got guards, and it looks like looks like the guards are going to continue through here. So we need to finish exploring this realm, I guess. I'd like to do the identifying of this last item, but it does not look like it's going to be the case, sadly, as we kill this last guard. Easy peasy lemon of the squeezy. So let's start exploring Davoric's Den of Goodness. Now we have a bookshelf here that we're going to check out, and it's got 3 books. It's got a Detective Visibility, the Tailor of... Okay, we have a couple things here. We have all of them books, it looks like. What is this? This is the Tailor of Calimshin, and we'll read that later. Huh. Pages are edged in gold. That might sell for something useful, actually. Cool. All right, let's move on to the next room. There's the multiple rooms in this place that need to be kind of cleared out for goodies. All right, was there anything in this room? There was not. We are just exploring right now. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're just exploring the locale. 1, 2, 3, 4. We found the spell Army of One. Horror, Lollic's Minor Drain, and Infravision. We found another copy of Infravision. Very nice. All right, so we're just going to write the magic, like Army of One, Detect Invisibility, and just kind of get that spell book up and going here. I think that is the ultimate play, I think, for myself here, is getting those spell books nice and full so that we can... We'll do a lot of stuff with it. We also found a character named Steven, which is fine. We'll talk to him in just 1 second as we finish our inventory. Well, like I said, as soon as we're picking stuff up, we're doing a little bit of inventory. So let's talk to Stefan. He says, You killed Devorin! Please don't kill me! Oh, please. I'm just his apprentice, I swear. I don't know anything. Okay. I know a little, but I was only a student, honest. I can help you. Yeah, I can give you information. Ask me anything. Go on. Who are you? What is your role here? I told you, I'm just his apprentice. I studied under him, and that's it. I don't know anything about anything. Who was Devorin's superior? I don't know, I swear it. All I can say is the regional leaders of the Iron Throne placed Devorin here. There are 3 of them, I think, but I don't know their names. Devorin was getting orders from someone else, too. He complained a lot about it, but he never said a name or anything to me. Honest, the main building for the Iron Throne is in Baldur's Gate, somewhere to the southwest of the city, but I've never been there. I tell you, it's true. Can I go now? Let's find out what the purpose of this installation was. He says, the mine? I think they were going to look for the saviors of the day. looked like the saviors of the day, riding in with the shore stores of iron to equip the troops or something like that. With the bandit raids and rumors about Omn, the Iron Throne figured that the Dukes of Baldur's Gate would quickly think they needed arms and ores quickly in case of Omnian attack. They figured they could get exorbitant prices, or better yet, sanctions against competitors, and easing of trade laws for themselves only. A quick way to install themselves in an underground power on the coast. That's all I know about it. All right, let's say get out of here, you worm. He goes, oh, thank you. I promise not to get involved with people like this again, no matter how good the fringe benefits are. Yes, ma'am. Jaheira's talking to him. I will reasonably be careful from now on. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, he's gone. All right. So Iron Throne was made to look like the saviors, blah, 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 blah. We're going to do a little bit more exploration. We have another locked chest.
You have dealt a great blow to the organization known as the Iron Throne.
Thank you.
A defeat that you are certain will not be ignored.
Okay.
Now you must travel to the great city of Baldur's Gate, where you are certain to find the truth behind the strange plot that plagues the citizens of the Sword Coast.
I kind of figured that was where I was going to go, but was that what you were trying to tell me? Yeah, that works. All right, so we ended up in Chapter 5. We're now in Chapter 5 properly. Ooh, a lockpick failed. Why did the lockpick fail? There, a lockpick succeeded. And it is a Wand of Fear. Not bad. I think it's a Wand of Fear. It looks like a Wand of Fear. If I were a betting man, I'd say it's a Wand of Fear. Looks like Davarin had a temple down here as well. We have what looks to be... All right, let's continue on. And a mustard jelly is down here. It actually hurt Rasad pretty good, and is resisting a lot of damage, but I'm pretty sure it just died. Let's check these chests. 1 is locked. 2 is not locked. That is money. 3 is not locked. That is also money. Let's check the locked chest here. 2,000 experience for killing that jelly. Not bad. And the final one has a bunch of gemstones. Very, very, very nice. All right, so what we're going to do is we got a ruby necklace. Ooh, nice. Like straight up, we have some good stuff here. Let's check our girl. 1, 2, 3. I don't remember how many inventory slots this guy has. We have a bunch of protection scrolls that are unidentified. So we'll need to deal with those. We need to identify those. So that leaves with Zan 1 slot remaining. Is this a spell he can learn? Acid Arrow? Yeah, he can learn Acid Arrow. Cool. Check out here. Can he learn Anti-Magic Shell? Nice. Not bad. That might be useful as well. We might need to do a spell casting like Menage or like a spell casting checkup deal, where we look through exactly what we have and figure out exactly what we can do. I think that covers all 3 chests. That does. And we can now leave this area. Did I really lock them into each other? I did. Whoops. All right, guys, everyone here, go. As soon as my party stops humping each other. Hello? Hello? Why did we just gain experience? We just gained random experience. Straight up random experience. Like we gained 20 and 60. Why? Is that because we identified stuff that was in our pockets? No. Why did we gain 20 and 60 experience? Did something die on its own down here? I don't know. I cannot fathom why that would happen. All right, so let's do a quick save and step on this elevator and see where this takes us. This took us back to the start. Okay, cool. Now we know we got all the slaves out, so let's go and go to the river plug. And is he still there? Is the miner still there? He very much is. Let's talk to him real quick. He says, "Howdy there again. I see that you have the key. It must have been a bloody battle with the master, but you must be tough ones to live through it. All right then, give me the key and let's be done with this. Oh, one more thing. You did talk to Rill, didn't you? So that all the slaves could get out of here alive?" I will say yes, we talked to Rill. You don't have to worry about your friends. They'll all be safe. Here's the key. Now let's do it. Well, I guess that's it then, says the miner. As soon as I open this plug, we're going to have to run for our lives. Otherwise, we'll be washed away just like the Aura Dwarves. Ready then? Here we go! Wow, that was loud. And it shows like a cutscene with all the bodies that are down there, and the mines are completely flooded. Meaning no one can get back down there, and they are gone.
Pal.
You saved us, says a slave. He says, the rest of us have fled to the north towards Baldur's Gate, but I elected to say thank you to all of you. Without your heroics, who knows how long we would have been working that horrible mine. I'm just glad we didn't end up in the watery grave like the last of the Iron Throne mercenaries. 2,000 experience. Wow. Zan then pipes up with, the more I think about it, the more I believe you were right. In this doomed world, love is the only thing that makes some degree of sense. Really? For a long while, I thought that love was only a symbol. Worse, a disaster, says Zan. But it's so much more, isn't it? Which doesn't make it any less disastrous. Now that I think of it, the theme of love goes throughout the entire history of my people, enveloping it with frightening symbolism. Love being a draught of life. Absence of love, simplifying death. By the way, are you satisfied with your love life? I'm going to say, I am. I am happy. I am happy for you. Not that these words matter any. Do you think it is true that I love you means you will live forever, you will never die? I'm going to say I would like to believe it. Yes. I think Zan likes me. I like Zan. Oh. Eventually the second will overweigh the first. He says, every time we pass a town, you become its hero, starving orphan.
Oh, perhaps we'll survive.
Okay, that got goofed up because of the way the game handled it, and that was really weird. Okay. So we got a couple things done. Let's start heading back out of this area. Hopefully we won't run into anybody. We might. There may be an enemy or two, a straggler left behind. I doubt it, but there might be. As we cleared the mines out and we leave this section of the Cloakwood. We're done. That's actually awesome. We are, well, finished with the Cloakwood. The Cloakwood is done. You don't know how important that is to me, right? The Cloakwood is finished. We won. That makes me really happy, honestly. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about that. Anyways, let's head back to the Friendly Armament. It'll be 68 hours of travel. We've been waylaid by problems. All right, so we're going to do a real quick blur on him. Arrow +2 on this wyvern. Keldrick will do... let's see here. Bark skin on Zan. I want this beautiful boy to cast Sunray. And then I want you two. He is using a Bastard Sword +1. Yeah, that's fine. And I want you two attacking them specifically. Does she have any spells she can use? Armor of Faith, go. And then I want Jaheira immediately assaulting the top dragon. All right, so Blur has been cast. Emoin took poison damage, which means she's going to be hurt pretty badly. Do we have a potion? What do we have potions of? Potions of Genius. Elixir of Health. She is now healed. Sunray on the wyvern has been cast. Who got hit? Jaheira took poison damage. Let's do a cast of a spell on herself. No, it looks like we're going to need to do some reloading, and we may need to do a little bit of clever goofiness to get through here without running into something like a wyvern, because again, yeah, this one is a much more favorable random encounter. Giant spiders.
No!
All right. Come on, kill the giant spiders. One giant spider dead. The other giant spiders are being assaulted. Emoin's getting attacked, but again, This is a much better situation than the absolutely awful. Wyverns are terrible.
Perhaps this boat needs
It's okay.
no
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. We have people casting healing spells.
The majesty of the forest makes me
Come on.
insignificant.
Khalid, why are you doing a die? Seriously, dude. Does she have? She has the potion of greater healing. Let's go give that to him. Okay, now he's finally healed. All right, now we can leave. We ended up traveling not very far, actually. Let's travel 18. There we go. And save it and do a rest for the morning. Nope. Load, rest, save, rest. Load, rest. There we go. Much better. This also allows Zan to do... Yes, I'm reloading and doing stuff like that. That is a Wand of Fear exactly as I anticipated. This is Nirmer's... Oh, cool. This is neat. Nirmer's Blade. A talented Eldritch Knight, Nirmerl sought to overcome the difficulties of simultaneously casting spells and engaging in melee combat. In addition to crafting his own lightweight armor, he also designed this staff to enable the quick use of battle spells while facing an opponent in close quarters. Because he favored blade weapons, he used alteration magic to bind an enchanted razor-sharp staff, a blade, into the shaft. Until his death in 1285 DR, he proved to be the bane of evil mages and fighters alike along the Sword Coast. This is a combat ability. It casts horror, quotations, duration of 1 turn. It has a damage of 2d3 plus 2, which is only 8 damage. It is a quarterstaff. It is two-handed, which means it makes 2 attacks. So we're looking at 12 damage? No, 2. That's 4d3 plus 4, which is 12. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 4 is 16 damage. Not a whole lot of damage. It's not the greatest weapon, and no one can really use it. So that's fine. That is one of those things that is completely okay. Zan asked, have you been to Baldur's Gate? I'm going to say no. And he's like, basically, we'll be fine. This time, I presume I'll feel happy we're victorious. Then again, no one tried to kill me repeatedly. It only happened in your company. I think we deserve some rest and relaxation. All right, Zan is being a bit dramatic right now. So let's leave this area and go to the next area of Candlekeep. 2 wyverns. We can't really win against the wyverns. I have not had a good fight versus the wyverns. Now, is this the one where...
Good on you if you save the day.
No, this is not that one. Okay. All right, I was trying to see if if this was where I thought I was at. Where is the... Yeah, that's fine. 28 hours remain to Candlekeep, and we've made it. Hello, Jetlaya. Hello, Jetlaya.
Right.
Jetlaya's looking for her sister. Jetlaya says, well, you see, I was looking for my sister, who seems to be missing for now half a year, and I meant to find her. Fear what happened to her. You see, she went mad for her lover, left her for another lass. She was in a frightful state and ran deep into the forest between here and Comathor to the east. I tracked her to the forested area to the east of Pedvel, between here and Odgar's Bill to the north. Be ever so grateful for any assistance you could provide. It'd be an honorable quest. We'll help. Cool.
As if the problems that plague the Sword Coast did not seem troubled enough already, you begin to wonder if there is in fact more taking place here than what it first appeared.
This is fan content, by
A
the way.
feeling of horror and anxiety surges through your body, and it is then that you begin to feel that darker forces are at work in the small part of Faerun that you call home. Yet, at this time, you do not have a full understanding.
There's a lot of
just
dialogue
how
here, by the
dark
way.
those forces are. Your chance meeting with the elf Jetlaya from Cormanthor, just maybe, was not by chance at all. The possibility is that you were guided to this point somehow. But for what reason, and why you? Who or what has selected you to face such darkness? A darkness that somehow seems centered on the very lifeline between Baldur's Gate and Am, the main artery that pulses with the lifeblood of the Sword Coast, the Coastway Road.
Okay.
You, who up until recently have spent most of your years within the safety and quiet confines of the walls of Candlekeep, now seem to have been thrust into the
He messed up
darkness
the
of a great
Candlekeep line.
unknown. What lies ahead for you and your companions as you continue your journey? You fear that your answer will only come too soon as you descend into the dark side of the Sword Coast.
Apparently, this is a mod that at one point in time I must have added. Yeah. I will not be adding her to the party, but she does have a quest that we can take if we wish. She looks to be a paladin. I don't have room for her, sadly. Unless I took another paladin or took like 2 characters. But I'm kind of happy with the characters I took. And again, even though that quest is sitting in my inventory, there's a high chance I probably won't do anything with it. That's not because it's a bad quest or anything. But like, everyone knows how long this is, right? I mean, yeah, just a hair. So, the Taller of Kalamshin is only a 250 gold book. That's not bad. All right, before we go any further, what we're going to do is I'm going to open the velvet bag here and begin to sell off some of this crap that I'm carrying. The Discipliner? What the hell is this? Oh, that's a terrible ring. Fire Opal ring. That's good to sell. We're just selling everything as quickly as possible. And we're making a little bit of money. It's not like the worst amount of money. I'll tell you the exact amount once we're done here. Give me a minute. Let me. Actually, wow. This might be just a damn good dive. I just sold 12,000 gold worth of stuff. That gives you any idea where we're at. I need to read that book to you guys, so I will be doing that later. Let's get rid of one of these plate mail. I don't need it. Let's see here. The Dragon Scepter is a spear that was weaker than anything else I had, I believe. So that's why we weren't keeping it. We will be selling it. All right, continuing forward. What does she have? Nothing I want to sell just yet. We have a Robe of the Grand Wizard, which we can't use. We will be selling that for 10 grand. Namarl's Blade, again, it's neat, but I don't know if it's better. I don't think any of my characters can use it, so we will be selling it. We're keeping the robes. Okay, cool. That's 20,000 gold we just earned, and I think that's everything. And that actually might help in the future. If we go back to Burgost, we might be able to buy some of the better items there. All right. Or maybe go into Sword Coast and pick up some stuff. That puts us at 62,000 gold right now. If that gives you any idea of what kind of situation we're in. We are in a very solid situation. All right, so we've rested. Let's identify protection from fire. Protection, Scroll of Stupidity. And I love the Scroll of Stupidity. That will be... We also have spells we can sell too, because I just totally forgot about that. What do I have to sell me? Nope. Sell. Let's go here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the book, the Antique Scroll Case. We have 2 Charm Person spells. I'm just going to look here and get stuff, like the stuff I know he can't use. Like the stuff he actually cannot use. I'm going to sell all those. Those can be gone. There is something he can learn. Chill Touch and what was the other thing? Thrust. But anything he can't use, there's literally no point in keeping it in my inventory. Okay, that's done. That was about 800 gold. Not bad. And we need to check out. We need to do a lot. Actually, there's a wide list of things we need to do. Let's do one more rest. There we go. We've rested and have Zan do the last spell. This is a protection from the undead. We're going to put both of those into our book. Let's open the container and grab... we'll grab the Chill Touch and the Thrust spell out. Both of those out, since those can be learned. And learn both of them. Right magic. Cool, we copied it. That worked. Copy it. And now let's move everyone out into the dining room area. And let's do some spell checking. That's what we're going to do right now. And you're thinking, man, this episode's pretty lenient, ain't it? There's not a whole lot going on. Well, there is, but there's also not. Okay, I don't think any of the level 1 spells really changed. Elf Acid Arrow is a 2d4 damage arrow, but at 3 levels of the caster, acid lasts another round. So acid, it's 2d4 points of acid damage, but if every 3 levels the acid lasts 1 more round, dealing another 2d4. So at 3rd to 5th level it lasts for 2 rounds. That is 8 or 16 damage, up to 16 damage, and it can last up to 3 rounds, which is 16, so 24 damage. Not great. Not terrible, though. Detect invisibility, that might be useful in the future. We've already checked out Ghoul Touch. Glitter Dust is really cool, but it's like the other revealing thing. Horror is nice. Blur is kind of useful. Let's look here. We've got Spell Thrust. When a spell is cast, the target creature dispel all the spell protections at 5th level or lower affecting it. That might be useful. Army of 1. This with the spell caster's okay. With this spell, the caster can cause a person to become an army of oneself. Strength, Constitution, Dexterity increasing by 2, allowing the target to take on a heroic proportions. Okay. That might actually be cool. What else is he? Dire Charm. Let's take off Dire Charm and put on Ghost that. Or no, I want Army of 1. Sorry. Not Spell Thrust. Spell Thrust is neat, but I want Army of 1 specifically. Again, doing a quick look through the spell list here. Resist Fear. That might be useful. How long does that last for? 1 hour? Might be useful in certain scenarios. Not incredibly useful otherwise. I think I've already looked through the level 1 spells. Find Familiar, which is... Let's see here. Conversing with him. Oh, this spell can only be cast by the protagonist. Well, that's dumb. The protagonist is the only person who can use that. I'm going to put on, let's see here. Color Spray is kind of useless for me. I'm going to put on Armor, which is kind of one of those spells that I basically should cast immediately. We also have Friends, which is nice. Like I said, we have spells that might be useful in various situations, but for armor uses, I think we've got it handled. All right, so what is next on the docket for our party? Well, it looks like heading towards Baldur's Gate is really the next major goal we've got. Now, there is one more thing inside the Cloakwood we can do. I think we can go talk to the people over in the Druids and see if their tasks are done. Possibly? I don't know. Let's before we end the game, we will save, do some quick saves, and do some traveling. It's 44 hours to get there. We were waylaid by some Ettercaps. Let's do where's armor? Oh, I didn't sleep, so Ghost Armor it is. Armor of Faith up. All right, let's do Bark Skin on Emoin. And she's poisoned. Really? Cast Bark Skin, dude. And Emoin, you need to run now.
I feel so cold.
Come on. She is literally about to die. Who just leveled up? Jaheira just leveled up. Why is he not attacking? Not aid. I want to cast this spell on here.
I feel so cold.
Nope, she died. And I'm not gonna go the let's resurrect her route for something that really is not worth the hassle.
You have been
Waylaid by spiders.
defend yourself.
All right, let's go up north and quickly turn around and begin assaulting the spiders. By doing what we did, we actually ended up in a much better position, actually. Surprise, surprise. By moving north before we began fighting the spiders that we were encountering, we actually were able to basically get out of their way. All right, one more spider. Hey, Khalid. Keldrick, fucking heal yourself, dude. Come on. You're smarter than this. Yes, heal yourself, dumbass.
I could use a little patching up.
Oh my god. Why are my characters so stupid? If you're dying, heal yourself.
I could use a little patching
My god. Sorry. It's always the poison that kills me. No, I want to move this cloakwood. 3 adder caps. Fuck off with the adder caps. The poison enemies piss me off. Sorry. 8 hours. Travel. Thank you. Is this the one we need to go to? It is. 8 hours of travel. It took 4 attempts to get around the random encounters. Not that I don't like the random encounters, but the random encounters can bite my ass. All right, so let's go talk to Cinead really fast. We have still not... Okay, we still need to find Beador and Methera. Oh, we never found those, did we? We went... Hold up. We went to the mine, but I don't remember finding them. We still have to find them, don't we? Well, shit on a biscuit. We still have some cloakwood to do, and I totally did not even think about it. Okay, well, it looks like we're heading back into the rest of Cloakwood to go find these 2 characters, and hopefully I didn't accidentally kill them when I drowned the mine. That would have been the bad. Did I do Corin's quest by complete accident? What do you have to say? No. Oh, glad you're smart and recognize opportunity. We actually cleared out the wyvern's nest. Oh. No, I don't want you in my party, dude. Sorry. Oh, if we had kept the wyvern's head, are you serious? We needed to keep the wyvern's head for a reward in Baragost. 2,000 gold for the mayor of Baragost. I feel like a dumbass, so I need a wyvern's head. That's dumb. Okay, I need a wyvern's head. All right, so we have a couple small quests to do, so this might not go as quickly as I'd like to admit. All right. Looking at her caps. There's 4 of them. All right, hold on. Let's do a couple things. Let's cast sleep. And it did not put them to sleep. That sucks. But we did get put in poison range, so we're just bailing. Bail out. Bail out. Bail out. Finish the travel. Save. Rest. Giant spider appeared. Come on, guys. Kill this. You can kill a spider, right? So we need to figure out a good way to resist poison because it's frustrating. I don't even know who leveled up, but why can't we not save or rest? What the hell? There we go. Save, rest. Thank you. Rest for 8 hours. Who leveled up? Jaheira leveled up. So let's level up Jaheira before we exit today's session. And level 5. She's level 5 and 5, so not bad. Well, this episode was kind of not super anticlimactic, but definitely a trip and a half. I hope you enjoyed so far what we've done. We have to find the 2 druids in the Cloakwood. That's our main goal right now, is to find the 2 druids. Once we find the 2 druids, figure out where the hell they're at, then we can go to Baldur's Gate and begin Chapter 5 proper. So, join me next episode as we finish up the Cloakwood. I'm gonna use a guide so I know where I'm going, but we're gonna finish up Cloakwood, and then we'll go to Baldur's Gate and begin that section. I hear that's the longest section of the game. And I don't feel like we're going to rush through it, but I am going to take less side quests. I'm going to take the ones that seem cool to me, maybe important, or kind of one of those things where they're on the way, and kind of ignore the ones that aren't. Sorry, that's just kind of how I play. Get to the goal. We're not going to do too many winding quests unless I feel like we might need to level up or something. It's kind of one of those deals. Either way, thank you again for listening. Thank you if you watched the video version of this. Thank you for watching. And have a fantastic rest of your day. If you're listening to this on release day, hi, it's Saturday. Love you. Bye, y'all.
I am sure the Moon Maiden frowns upon such inactivity.